He remembered running to the house to tell his mom. That was a little wussy, by the way. But his mom asked him what he did. What did he do? And he went on to tell him that he ran into the house and to tell his mom what happened. His mom gave him a stern look and said, "Josh, stop being a wuss." Not really like that, but basically she said, "You need to stand up for yourself. You need to defend yourself." She told Josh that no one should ever lay a hand on him, and he has learned this and taken this with him throughout his life. And his mom then taught him to do anything and everything in my power to defend himself. His mom then told him that if he ever came to the house beaten without defending himself, that he would have another whooping waiting for him. Wow, that's harsh. Okay. Anyways, he does take this into his business. He does use this, and he uses it every day in his business. Welcome, Josh Evans.
Josh Evans, Seller Public Adjusting. We hear it every week, but I'm a public insurance adjuster. That means that I'm licensed in the state of Florida to handle property damage claims on behalf of insureds only. Insureds are policyholders, people that own the property or own the policy that they have. The interesting thing is twofold. One is policies are a contract that you have with the insurance company. Many people have them, nobody reads them. Call the insurance agent to ask for a policy, and what happens? They tell you it's $3,000. You're entering into a contract, you have no idea what it says, what it means. It's just called insurance, and everybody believes it is what it is. My job is I know what is inside the policy, what you are due, what that contract states your responsibilities are. So it's important that as what we always hear that your property is your biggest investment ever is protected when you suffer any type of damage. In the state of Florida, for the most part, any property policy is an all-perils policy. That means that everything is covered unless specifically excluded. Well, it's those exclusions that can get you into trouble when damage occurs. That's my job. My job is to make sure that I prepare, present, and negotiate the insurance claims for the homeowner. In the preparation of a claim, we don't need to start once the damage happens. We need to start once you get that policy. We have agents, absolutely, who will present you a policy. That is great. But what the question is this. He tells you, or an agent tells you, it's $3,000. When do they send you the contract? It's after you make payment. What do you know? What are you getting? What are you getting yourself into, guys? What kind of rights are you giving away in getting certain policies? Is there a difference between paying $3,300 and $3,800 that in the event of a loss, there's going to be a significant swing one way or the other financially for any type of damages that you incur? So one of the things that I'm recommending, one of the things that I always recommend is in the preparation of a claim is call me when you have your policy before damage happens. Understand what each company offers, understand what your rights are, and understand that that policy affords different types of coverages and may have different options when it comes to a loss. And if that makes sense for you financially, then at least you know. So call me before you get the policy, or once you have the policy, I'll be more than happy to do it. Once damage occurs, now I walk in homes all the time and they go, I didn't know that that was covered. Remember, insurance policy is all perils. You have an issue at your house, call me. If the AC stops working and leaks and damages something, that's covered. I can't tell you how many people say, oh, I didn't know that was covered. A pipe breaks, covered. Mold happens, fire, water, a roof leak, these things are all covered. Now, the interesting thing is we're always dealing with human beings, and we're dealing with a contract, and when we deal with the contract, two human beings can have different opinions on how to interpret that contract. My job is to make sure that the interpretation of that contract benefits my client, and that's what I do every day. I started this company in 2008. We've grown significantly in size. I was working out of the back of my car and in my house. Now I am a proud owner of a 10,000 square foot building. Stellar has 46 employees now. Wow. We just passed 7,800 claims. All I do all day long. I'm in the car, call me. I'm more than happy to come over and check if you have damage. I try to be as honest as possible. If I think it's a claim and I think it's viable for the client, absolutely. If it's not, I'll be the first one to tell someone. Now, in presenting a claim, that's what, we'll get there. Oh, I can jump around here if you want. Presenting a claim. one of the most important things is how you present the claim to the insurance company. What is it? Many people call me up and they say, listen, I want to file the claim, I want to see what the insurance company has to offer, and then I'll call you back. That's a right. You have that option, absolutely. You can, and I say this all the time. Gina, you can call her once you're at the immigration line, or you can call her before you get on the plane. But if you're in detention, you want to give her a call at that point? You tried it on your own. The issue is this, is that the presentation of the claim is critically important for two reasons. One is if I come in afterwards and they go, oh, the client never told me nothing about that. You're coming in 6 months later and you're talking about this damage? What are you doing? Josh, this client never said nothing. Were you making all this up? And I ask the client, and they go, well, I didn't know. He just walked in my house. Who do you let just walk in your house and figure it out? And what is their thing? It's like they hold the insurance company up here. Well, it's the insurance company. They told me. They sent this guy. Negotiating. Negotiating is what I love to do. It's my hobby. I love that is what gets me excited. I love negotiating money. I love negotiating damages, and I love arguing. Every day, I negotiate for my clients. I like to feel that I'm pretty aggressive with it. There are three things. If you have a claim and you're unsatisfied with the amount of the claim, I can reopen that claim. If you have a denied claim, I can take over that claim. If you have a question about possibly a claim that you could have, give me a call. I'll be more than happy to come over. In exchange for my services, I charge a contingency fee. It usually starts around 20%. Well, it is 20%. That's always negotiable. And what it is I don't collect unless you collect. Okay, it's very simple. So we partner in this. My job is to make sure that you get what you're entitled. Now, here's the downside. What?
The downside is time.
So listen, I'm Josh Evans from Stellar Public Adjusting. Pick up the phone, call me. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions, concerns. Thank you for your time. Have a good day.